Greetings, housemates, and welcome back to Let's Play Total War Warhammer. I'm Phwop, and we are the Vampire Counts, led by Heinrich Kemmler and Manfred von Karstein. Now, I played a long time with the dwarves and never unlocked the other, legendary lord, so I don't know exactly why. I don't know why this happened, but there's a couple things that I don't know why they happen in this game. You get heroes kind of given to you on the regular. Like, we got this White King, and I don't know why, but I assume it's got something to do with how far up in the undead infrastructure chain some of their heroes really are. Like the Banshee, sure, you can get to the Banshee at tier 3. But then you have to have tier 4 and shell out 10,000 to get your first Vampire or Necromancer. Much less get both 20,000 and tier 4. Probably tier 5 because you need, of course, a building space for that. And it may be that they just give them to you because they are so high up in your infrastructure tree. And that's interesting. It's something to know about your faction because there's no way to predict that. Alright, what are we? We're at the end of a turn. This guy's going in there. Alright, I think we are... Well, let's... This guy is our true melee master. He's got a gravedigger. Seems like everyone's got a gravedigger. Yeah, okay. In the turn, note that because he had a queued up order, he went for it. Okay, Chaos Tomb Blade. Like I said, so this is our legendary lord quest. Having realized the limits that mortality placed on him, Heinrich Kemmler made it his life's work to escape them. Alright, he wants to summon a Lich King. We have one of those rolling around, do we not? There he is. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Go, my child. Of course, his movement will be less than ours and will restrict them. Okay, we get a nice dark magic boost. Now we want 2 Graveguard units in our army. Oh, what is thy will, master? The thought enters Kemmler's head, resonating like the echoes of a crypt. The Necromancer's unfocused gaze shifts to an imposing figure clad in tarnished gold and bronze armor which stands before the barrow's broken doorstone. The blazing eyes of the White King are a fixed point around which Kemmler's thoughts coalesce and steady themselves. Though covered in sores and clad in beggar's rags, the black tendrils of necromantic power wind through his frame, and he is Lich Master once more. Bring the others, he croaks. Alright, so we don't have... we do not have Graveguard type items at the moment. Okay, we did just hit tier 3. What are we going for? We got these guys, and we are going to want that armory. So let's go ahead. Can I build it from here? Nice. Oh. Oh, but... let's instead get this gold mine upgrade on its way in. As that's going to be nice. I want a trade treaty so bad. Okay, if we wanted to move our army, because I believe the White King has less movement than us. Those guys really hate us. I want to find someone to actually pick on. I guess the orcs are my best targets. Why does it have the swap? Maybe we can't unembed him right now or something. Alright, whatever. Well, we'll leave him there for the XP. Okay, we're going for that. That doesn't leave us much money. Yeah, the human aversion to us is significantly less. Come on, Averland.
On behalf of the Empire. Now what brings you here with a sheep?
They're the only ones with an even vaguely positive opinion of us. They're at war with the Border Princes and Zufbar. Wow, that sucks for them. This guy, oh yeah. So we want him to kind of be a combat caster. If we deploy him, what does he do? Oh yeah, reduces construction costs. Oh, well that could have saved us 400 gold right there. Maybe it still can actually. You get a full refund.
You dare. I foresee.
So when you deploy them, they can be anywhere on the map.
I'll take Sigmar's throne.
And the whole province is affected. But note that this costs 400 gold less. Which is probably pretty much exactly where we want him. I assume he gains 100 XP a turn because he's actively doing something too. Which should be nice. And we'll just bide our time. Because there's nothing else I want to do. Just want to build up. Population surplus. Always want to pay attention to these. This one gives us money. I suggest upgrading money and castles first. Anything over here to upgrade?
It is night. Necropolis awaits.
So let's move over here. He's not deployed yet. So let's pay for the cheap one, and next turn we'll buy both of these, I think. And what did he get? Yeah, he did get 100 XP. Let's go ahead and embed him so that he can get another 100 XP this turn.
I need more minions.
This Wit King, I think I want to send him down. Question is, I don't really know what I want to do next. I want to take human lands. We're going to have to piss off someone. It's either going to be... Shit. Let's check out Ostermark. Let's go for Ostermark. Okay. The next war target is going to be Ostermark. Let's send our Wit King to soften them up. Wait, I'm confused. Okay, enough about dwarves. Well, that's troublesome. We're gonna have to go through Stirland to get to Ostermark. Okay, we separated him from the horde. Let's go ahead and assault the garrison. Note that it inflicts damage upon one member. We don't know who the garrison is. We're just doing it for XP. It does cost us some money. But even if we fail, we get some XP. And it's best to just perform actions all the time to get your levels up. I don't like to stay in March because remember, if you get attacked in March, you will be tired in marching mode. Let's just leave him here in case more orcs show up. And let's actually... Let's ditch. A bunch of zombies. Our income will kind of skyrocket. The spearmen aren't really that much better either. Okay, save ourselves some money. Might even improve people's opinion of you because there's a -5 diplomatic penalty for having great power. And I think that's being in like, that might be being the top one. Alright, we give 850 to Niklaus von Karstein, requesting to go on some bizarre quest of his own. Sure. Looks like our magnanimous stay-at-home necromancer has gained a level. Here's what we really want. Children of the Night, +1 vampire hero. Yeah, we're gonna go for that. Note that the non-lord necromancers do not have that option. We'll probably go for growth. Maybe siege holdout time, and cheaper raise dead. This vampire, okay, so we're going to buy stuff. We want the ancient armory. Waldenhof. We do want to start plaguing it up over here. But this will give us growth. Probably time to destroy that.
Soon I'll be all-powerful. Strike out.
I think spending your growth is better, so we're going to deploy here. Because it'll make this 10% cheaper.
Your wish, master.
And then that takes up his turn. Luther up here. I wonder if we suffer a diplomatic penalty for that. Hero action against Sterling. Yeah, they don't like that one bit.
As you command. I obey.
Let's just go ahead and deploy him.
Yes.
He'll screw with their public order and we can actually assault them next turn. So you can always deploy for XP on your hero. Your heroes can constantly gain 100 XP per turn, and they always should. Here, we can't afford the one we want. We could get a give it, but it's kind of lame. We don't need public order. And do I want to swap any troops around? I do want this guy here. Let's get him up there. This guy's income bonus is best used on the place where the gold mine is. And we'll leave him here as a fortification against other people. So we expanded incredibly rapidly, and now we're sitting back and building up our infrastructure. All right, winds of magic change all across the board. One of your spies who flits between the courts of mortal men seems to be straying from his appointed task. He's a being that still breathes but craves the red kiss. Perhaps a visit is in order to remind him who he serves. Give him a whiff of immortality. For 2 turns, all hero action costs are reduced by 20%. Or snap his necks. Your heroes are performing at a higher level, success chance plus 10%. So cheaper or better? We'll take better. Such insolence from mortal servant cannot be tolerated. Visit him in his chambers and make his last moment's agony. Boom. It's like Luther hit level 3. Now, we're going to invest in inspirational, but maybe right now what we really need to do is either make his discouraged populace better. Right now it's -5 public order. We could make it -6 per turn. Or make his assault units better. Assault units is worth a lot more XP. It's also costs money, whereas this one doesn't. Let's go with assault units, as we may eventually max that out, because 30% damage against one of their key units could be really good. Yeah, he's currently modifying public order by -5, but that's not really affecting them. However, we can assault his garrison with a 57% chance of success. Let's go for one of these non-spearmen.
It shall be done. Your will.
All right, a great success, and he levels up again. Assaulting armies and garrisons is definitely the fastest way to level up. So we're going to go for inspirational, because eventually we're just going to embed him in an army where you can reduce the recruitment cost and increase everyone's level. The exalted champions of the chaos are very much like these Wit Kings and can do pretty much the same thing, giving you really high level troops.
I will not betray you.
Okay, here. Definitely want to build this forester's shack. Get our 400 cash discount here. Man, this skill point is really paying off. We've made like... Oh, he's not even doing... This is 20% off? What? Okay, we haven't even got a skill point yet. Oh man, if only. We'd be saving 20% on construction costs for the whole province. Wow. Exactly what we need right now. Maybe I should send him to assassinate some people. We already spent all our gold. We do need to keep him nearby. Let's shift him over towards these border princes. We can deploy him again next turn. So we just took advantage of his current deployment. We won't be able to do so again today, but that's fine because we're out of gold.
Vampire. What?
Not you.
Grave times.
Oh wait, let me check. Is there anyone even moderately interested in trading with us? Nope. So sad, we got so many trade goods, guys. But yeah, it takes like 2 successful missions to level up, so definitely consider sending your dudes out. Be at war with Sterling in 5 turns. Plus 16 leadership versus humans for 8 turns. That's a long time. And 500 total dark magic. We could go there, but their allies are the Empire, and the Empire is like the go-to human realm, which is a bit more than we want to tackle. So I think that's actually a bad idea. We're going to go here. We're going to deploy. And then we're going to build stuff for cheaps. The Abyssal Wood for 1800. Okay, what are our production plans here? We want this chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we wanted that too. Okay, so we need the vampires for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Okay. No room for a balefire there. What does Castle Tempelhof even border? Ostermark? Everything we want to build is so expensive. Ooh, I may have made a mistake getting rid of that charnel pit. Let us leave it there. Let's put another one in. Wah wah. This one though, let's actually take this one out so we can put in a balefire pit. This will be level 3 soon enough, which is the perfect time. This one, we want to start on balefire so we can get to corrupting. We could save up for that. I build troop construction last unless you really need the troops, because troops are going to cost you to maintain. So you really want to build troops last. Infrastructure doesn't cost anything to maintain, so build it first. Alright, it's working out. He leveled up again. See, dude, I'm telling you, so fast. So fast they level up when performing actions. Okay, you can tell they're heroes by these little red marks here. Lords have this little army flag. Let's pick a fight with these border princes down here. And Ostermark up at the top. Alright, looks like we pick up another gravedigger. We can put that in one of our Lord's armies. Heinrich Kimmler goes up a level. Let's pick up Wind of Death. The nice AoE vortex spell. So good. Blood is power research, increasing our income and growth. Now our income's almost 4,000 a turn. So now what? This, you see there's a research just to get into the chain. I'm going to stick with this. +2 hero recruit ranks for Wit Kings and Banshees. 30 turns we can have +10 diplomacy with all factions. 14 turns we can have advanced Wit King and Banshee recruitment. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to these. We're just gonna stick to this chain for now. Vampire research is, there's nothing's gated, but it is slow compared to some of the other races.
Ready.
Okay, this guy can't quite do anything to anyone. Let's make any purchases right now. This is the expensive one, and we can only afford it while he's deployed.
Your wish, master. I smell death.
Sadly, no XP for him to gain this turn. Luther over here. Really pissing these guys off, I assume.
I make no promises to my ascent.
Yeah, that hero action against them is really pissing him off.
Yes.
Oh, we don't have the cash? Oh, and are we causing vampiric corruption? Ooh, look, we are. 3% a turn. Sweet. Since we can't pay for an action, we'll just deploy for a little bit of XP. And the rest of our troops are sitting tight. We're out of money. Next turn. Now, they'll eventually start sending heroes after our heroes. That's why it's important to get as much XP as you can right now. Population surplus. We're going to spend your money on important things before you spend on actions, because you can always cancel buildings. You cannot always cancel actions. Vampire Crypts, it's going to be a while since we can get those. Schwarzhaven. Let's buy cheap things while our dude is out. I want Balefire here. And I want one there. Gold mine. All right, what are we building here? Ah. We want this. 1, 2, 3. 4. Yeah, okay. Ancient Armory really is next on the list. Guess we're just going to save up our cash somewhat. Really want to level this guy up. Let's blow up their pottery kiln. Boom. It was a failure, but he almost leveled up. Another failure. You failed me again. But vampiric corruption does keep rising thanks to him. I'm not sure if our necromancer is doing anything about that. Yep, necromancer is corrupting this guy too. So your heroes are really important to expanding your gameplay. Or your area, your influence, your reach, your corruption. Chaos stirs. So it's turn 22. No, I did play like 40 turns of vampires and never got access to the other legendary lords, so I really don't know what causes that. But storm clouds gather in the north. The rumors that barbarous tribes residing in the shadow of chaos have ceased striving against each other for the attention of the dark gods and are instead banding together. Suckling at the teat of chaos, the hordes grow in strength. So, chaos is coming, is the news. Probably the first horde. Archaon, the obnoxious, is coming. Okay, this is a what?
I will not obey.
That's an army.
Yes.
What can we do to armies? We can assault units, we can assassinate him. 25% chance for assassination, 13% chance for our own unit to be wounded. How much XP do we need to level up? 100? We're actually just going to get back in our territory and deploy if possible.
Find me, child.
Oh look, and they have a captain. He's probably going to try and assassinate us. Right now we are draining the power reserves from them, but it doesn't matter. We just want to go. We just want to level up. Drakenhoff's ready. Looks like we might be seeing war sometime soon, so it's time to get +1 experience for all our infantry units. and unlock our ability to produce these guys once we get up there. We can, yeah, expensive, but it's time. Also, if we're going to be kicking off a war down here, we can wait. We could build a gate for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and build a gate. Sooner the better. Yeah, the dwarves like to trespass in your territory occasionally. Presumably it means no harm.
Darkness comes.
Okay, this guy leveled up. We're gonna get Prime Mover. An additional 10% discount while he's deployed. And we're going to let's just embed him.
Metropolis awaits.
Because we won't be able to deploy this turn. Oh no,
An
really?
intolerable command. Find me
Oh, you can't make it.
pits.
What about Luther, you say?
It shall be done.
He's picking on this guy. Levels up again. Okay, one thing you do while you're waiting, your growth will start to stack up. That is good news. We can put up a gibbet. If you have free space, you can put up gibbets for money. It does take 10 turns to get your investment back, though. Oh yes, let the corrupting begin. So once you hit level 2 in the Balefire building chain, you begin to corrupt adjacent regions. Alright, we did not start a war here. That's fine. Good even. Okay, we can finally deploy this guy. Let's deploy it right on the border in case we feel like doing anything else. So what is it time to upgrade? Let's get started on the Balefire thing. This is an income increasing goodie. And Fort Overseer. Do I want to build reinforcements there? Ugh, I don't want to build an ancient armory in one of these little settlements. It's so easy for it to get sacked. Let's build a corpse pile we're just going to raise up all our defenses. Fortify. Okay, we are out of money, which kind of determines what our heroes are going to do. This place is getting all nice and corrupt.
Mortals, thou hast trespassed. Thy words at best hold prominence, or death will visit thee.
Oh. The dwarves declared war. That's bad news. But it does give us something to do. Okay, let's spend our gold. Okay, this gives us money. Better troops. Let's invest in those. Maybe some hero actions. Averland, the Border Princes. Alright, they negotiated peace. Looks kind of ugly over there. Let's get our Necromancer over here to help sabotage these.
Everything dies.
Uppity. Let's raise some dudes.
Yes.
We can sack them for money. That'll really help.
It is night. Don't think so.
Brave times.
Ready. Now.
Okay, we got our spellcaster over there because he can like nuke enemy heroes even without a good army. Spellcasters are really potent on their own. Raise the dead. Raise an army. Oh, we just need a new army. +1 experience for all new recruits for 4 turns. Recruitment costs minus 15% for land units. Well, that does sound nice. Especially right now. This guy leveled up. Our Vampire Lord. Supernatural Horror. When he attacks a group, they will flee in terror for some moments unless they are immune to terror, and he becomes himself immune to terror. Or a ton of weapon damage. We're going to go for Supernatural Horror. Looks like all our Vampire Lords leveling up. We picked Soul Blight. Let's go for Life Leeching now so that our magical powers regenerate that much faster. What do they have?
Big on.
They have regular miners, some quarrelers. They might have some sick stuff, and they're still just Zufbar. Oh wait, who actually declared war on us? The dwarves? Oh, but they're so far away. Zufbar did not actually declare war on us. Okay, I just got confused because of those guys.
I need more minions. Don't rush me.
Don't rush me.
Who shall we destroy?
I can say 400 here. $400 here.
Now, move. I'll remember
Or is it 800 now?
spell.
Yeah. 800 cash saved. Wow. For Obershire. Man. Okay, they upgraded their garrison. Alright, he failed in his mission, but you still get more. I think you get like 200 XP even for failing. And I don't think the odds actually get that much better. In Shogun, you got way better odds the longer you went. Or the higher level your agent was. Alright.
Bring me flesh to craft.
Approach and make your offer, but I make no promises to my assent.
Ugh. We can't trade with anyone. It does look like our hero actions against them are finally starting to die down. Well, we are making a good bit of money. Oh, a gravedigger popped up. He gained a level. Maybe they have a chance of gaining an item or follower banner if they... Ooh, raise dead cost reduced. Nice. Or war fervor. Let's go for war fervor. Raid dead is already super cheap, and I can't say that the minions they give us are all that great. If anyone attacks us, having better morale is good. Okay, we can't use these guys. We need a vampire thing first. This has to be level 4 before we can do that. Let's get our balefire on. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this, or, well, let's see, what's over here? Nothing. Let's actually save our money. This guy, Children of the Night, hero recruitment cost reduced. Soon we'll have the ability to recruit a vampire, or an extra vampire. It might not actually unlock the ability to recruit them, just increase the number we could recruit. Successful. Leveled up. Yeah. My friends tell me how awesome this game is. Totally agree. Okay, we can bust up to champion now. 8% chance of killing. So good. And soon we can start investing in exemplar. Once we hit level 3 here, we might bring him back to an army, or we might go for more drill master, depending on if we actually have the facilities to recruit the troops we really want. Because right now, yeah, we are just building up infrastructure. And letting diplomacy work its wiles. Okay, a Wa has begun. Large greenskin armies will enter a Wa if their level finance rises high enough. A large Wa army will appear nearby and follow its host while the Wa persists. Oh, so they get double armies, and it follows the host army. I assume this means that just one of the orc armies spawned a Wa, which is something worth noting. Dwarfs got lots of people they're pissed off at besides us. Border princes seem to have their hands full. Okay, we finished this. We're making a little more money now. Let's invest in success now. Can we embed this guy? We want to deploy him in
Yes.
this other territory. So you can't go from deploy in one place to deploy in another, but you can go from deploy to some other action to maximize your XP gain. Luther's up here, picking on halberdiers. Tasty XP exemplar. Oh, it's gonna be so good when we're getting like experienced troops. Our troops desperately need it because they're super low stats. And we're nice and insulated by these, you know, vaguely not hostile people. Those things are freaking expensive.
Ow.
But that's even more expensive. We're at weirdly even levels of expense.
Soon I'll be all powerful. March. Hellish vigor.
Let's buy this. Five turns, and we'll be able to recruit level 3 Banshees right off the bat. This will be done in 4. Just gotta remember that. And this Necromancer is basically using his planning ability, that 20% reduction in cost, to fund Luther von Karstein's rampage. Note that these guys are recuperating after we damage them each round. Looks like our hero is +2 to succeed. Another failure. 50% is kind of tough, but you can have quite a few heroes, I guess, and the effects are a little more powerful. Than in previous games. A Cloaked Stranger, he's of sinister aspect, but assures us his intentions are good. Chaos Corruption +4 for 3 turns. Or we can increase our Vampiric Corruption all provinces. I will take his money, and we'll take his Chaos Corruption. Because I want to see how you get rid of Chaos Corruption. We hit enough. Whew. We hit enough to go to level 4. We really, really want that. Because it'll let us hire necromancers and vampires and stuff. So, let's afford it while this guy is deployed. And since he's deployed, let's also go ahead and grab this. Thank you, Chaos Dude. Now we can't afford to assault these guys. Vampiric Corruption up to 47%. They can't appear to hire people to kick us out, which is great. And I want to swap him over here, as we've got some expensive stuff to buy over there. I'm curious if Vampire Corruption interacts at all with Chaos Corruption or not. Alright, we got a free Banshee, I guess. As our power grows, it gains the attention of other foreboding creatures, and a wailing hag emerges from the swamp. It's level 1. And it's not like we... Yeah, that's what we got. Okay, talk to me, Banshee. This one's sneaky. Hero action success +5%. That is awesome. That's perfect. And what can she do? Ghostly Howl, melee attack +5. I mean, that's solid for 1 skill point, 5 melee attack. 600 health, really low armor. Is she ethereal? Yeah, okay. But she's ethereal, takes super reduced damage, extra resistant to missiles, causes fear. Otherwise, regular undead. Plenty of armor piercing damage. Does magic damage herself, so she can actually harm other ethereal troops quite well. Fast, not quite. See, yeah. Low leadership. Fairly low stats here. 6% damage. Weak melee attack. Weak defense. Increased weapon strength. Speed. It's not a ton of speed. I think that's like 10 speed points total. It's not as good as a mount. Chance of spotting foreign armies, okay. Charge bonus, melee attack. She can double down on melee attack. Slippery, acceleration, and greater speed. Okay, I'm not impressed by her combat abilities, but of course that 75% physical damage resistance is crazy good. Still, she can be obliterated by anything that does magic damage. On the other hand, let's see. She can reduce enemy hero success chance when deployed in your area. Okay, that's pretty good. Plus 15% chance of killing target. Wow, she can actually specialize really hard in assassination. Most of the abilities I've seen so far only took 1 point and gave you an 8% chance. She can get a 15% chance. Okay, assassins. Attrition when sieging. Oh no, resistance to attrition. Increased income from local region. Decreased enemy income, 2 additional wall breaches. Oh, so she's got super wall breaching ability? That's awesome. This looks like the way to go with these guys. Can guard own army. I assume this is a passive reduction in enemy hero chance to act on us. Remember, it's not just 8%, that's an extra 8%. She has an action that reduces enemy movement range. That's pretty good. Increases vampiric corruption. That's no joke either. Okay. And I think this is a passive. Enemy heroes in the same region as her have a reduced success chance. I think this bottom rank is the way to go. My suspicion is assassin. And I don't really want to put a point in any of this. Assassin, maybe infiltrate, just so that you do extra nastiness when deployed in a foreign realm. Infiltrator, so you can bust down walls for the army you're with. And then, if you're also going to be deploying vampiric corruption, of course, will help with that. Bodyguard is a good choice. Misdirection is not a bad choice, as reducing enemy army movement range is really quite good, and that will level them up quite quickly. But if I were going for a kind of passive build, maybe your first one who you don't expect to have bonus levels at the beginning, I might go for vampiric corruption, as it's just less likely she'll be injured and taken off the field, I think. And you can passively corrupt up those places. You need to spread corruption pretty fast. Okay, whew. That was a lot of looking. Oh no, we haven't paid for all the stuff we normally pay for yet.
Darkness comes.
Find me charnel pits. This way. I foresee great boons.
Okay, save ourselves 800 cash up here. This place is looking all nice and corrupt.
Yes.
Nice. And we're halfway to level 10 already. And we don't even have can't even build really cool stuff yet. How's diplomacy? We've passed quite a few turns. They're pretty grudging. We're up to great power again. We're never gonna trade with anyone. I think we are recuperating from chaos corruption. I thought I saw... or not. Teeth Snatches have joined the Greenskins. Okay, we've got surplus up in here. He's deployed, so we are getting our bonus, I think. That's just normally pretty expensive. Oh no. No, I was mistaken. I want these, but I need level 4 surplus. Oh, we just don't have the money. What's going on over here? We can upgrade those. If I just buy this, how much do I need? 4,800. I only need to have 1,000 left. So let's purchase that so we have it on standby and we don't have to purchase it later. And then we'll just deploy this guy for this turn. Alright, I know this video hasn't been terribly exciting because we haven't been fighting. We've just been building up economically. But it is well worth it. And man, is this necromancer making stuff cheap, helping us out. Okay, this lady. Oh wow, that place got sacked. What happens when you deploy her? Hero action chance reduced by 15% against local settlements. I believe that's province-wide. Yeah, because it's settlements. So let's move her over here. That's pretty impressive. And of course that makes her harder to get rid of too. It's kind of like turtling, but it also extends to all your troops nearby. So we're going to send her and deploy her there. Okay, Luther should just stay deployed. We don't have any cash for him.
Speak thy insults, Stuntling. Let me hear thy pleas, for it is music to mine ears.
Alright, he wants a peace treaty. He's going to give us 600 cash for it. I'm down. I'm down. Like I said, I'd love to trade with these dwarves. Oh, we failed raise an army. That's fine. Despite the vampire's hatred of Nagash, his influence is inextricably linked to all creatures of undeath. Some say his dread soul is abroad, bound to a lost relic until a vessel can be found. Until then, his whispering can be occasionally heard upon ethereal winds, augmenting undead puppets with a jerky speed. Campaign movement range plus 30%. Wow. A huge bonus, sadly not something... Well, that place is crushed. I mean, we could just move on in. Let's colonize this place. Someone nuked it. We'll use her to scout. There's an army coming.
I will not betray you.
I like how they just announced they won't betray us. They're like, that's gotta be comforting. I know that's what I'm worried about. Okay, we hit level 4 over on this side soon, so let's get our necromancer in position to help out.
Metropolis waits. We will serve.
Maybe we can assassinate this guy. Are we gonna assault him, or yeah, let's go for the assassination.
It shall be done.
I mean, wouldn't that be awesome?
Your will.
Boom! Success! We wounded Alexander the Ice and escaped unscathed. Level up. Exemplar level 3. Oh, snap. The next thing we're investing in is Drill Master. I may even go so far as to just put 3 more points in that right now and skip Hardy for now. As I would love to be getting tons of XP on my units per turn. Oh, and our Wit Kings and Banshees are now going to be 2 levels higher when recruited. +1 Vampire Corruption in adjacent provinces, +10 Diplomacy. I want all of that. +2 for vampires recruited. It'll still be a while till we get there, I think. So we're just gonna stick to this chain. Okay, let's go ahead and recruit some actual troops. I do love the bats. The bats are pretty awesome. There's no point in not taking over some perfectly good ruins. Ah.
I'll ignore that.
We could probably crush this army.
What do you want?
Sigma forbids this.
How do we feel about war with Stirland? Strength rating 37. The Empire strength rating 6. We're strength rating 3. Let's go for it. Oh yeah, next turn. Block army. Block army. Assassinate. Let's try an assassination. Ooh, success. And we escaped without taking harm. Nice. Now when we deploy them in a friendly province, they reduce success chance by a further amount. Wow, Banshees are awesome. That one skill tree is awesome. One awesome skill tree is all you need. Someone leveled up in here. Our Necromancer. Let's go with income from all buildings. And let's wrap up this turn and be done. Okay, we successfully assassinated that dude. Oh, was there anything we needed to... Oh, he gained the aggressor trait. +1 public order for every war going on. Okay, we got our balefires up and burning. We want to take this up a rank for sure. We also want to invest 10,000 in, Necromancers probably, because it comes with a research rate and an improvement in our infantry recruitment levels.
Follow me. I'll remake Valhel's spell.
Let's go ahead and shell out for this first. Okay, he's gonna sit still. All right, guys, that's it for this stream. Thanks for watching, and I hope you catch more of them. If you learned something, please hit that thumbs up or enjoy the video. If you want to see more, subscribe, and remember that it is all downhill from here.